Hey everybody, it's Dan again from DroneTastic, getting back at you. Today I just wanted to do a quick unboxing of this E-flite v900 from Horizon Hobby. Apparently it boasts a 120 mile an hour top speed plus. On a 4S and on a 3S you can get up to about 100, maybe over 100 miles an hour. I've seen some YouTube videos claiming 127 with their GPS units and with the radar guns on a 3S, so I might be able to pull that off too. Coming up, there'll be a flight video for this. In the meantime, let's get to it, right? Open this bad boy and see what's inside. Check out it's packaged, all that good stuff. Look at that, look at that! It looks like a box full of parts. Pretty spectacular. Alright, so let's take a look. I'm going to open this thing up. There's a lot of tape on here. And it looks like that was the manual. And there's a bind plug inside, which means it's not one of the newer sport receivers that lets you just push the button. But it does have AS3X and it has Safe Select. I've gotten to the point where I just don't bother with Safe Select at all. I just leave it off. I let the AS3X do some stabilization and turbulent winds, but beyond that, I'm to the point where I just don't really need it. So, all right. So here's the tail that was in that slot here. We got the horizontal stabilizer and rudder assembly. We have more tape over here. Let's get that off. Yeah, and that seems to have pulled out a box full of parts. Looks like the servo horn clevises, some screws to hold the control surfaces on, stabilizers, and some Velcro and some tape here, so set that aside. Here is the wing, not too shabby, good size, and they sealed the bag. They sealed the bag on me. Well, we have something for that. Let's try this bad boy out. That should do. Don't custard yourself like me, kids. Don't do it. Just don't. Alright. Let's get that wing out of there. Just like to see it. Oh, yes. There's the Y connector with the adapter ready to go. A couple of nice sized ailerons on here. Looks like we're going to be alright. And it's got the skid plates on the bottom because this is a belly lander, so you want to protect the servo arms. That's the way to do it. Well, that's the way they're doing it for now. And there's that piece. Oh, hey! I did not buy the version specifically with the aluminum nose cone. That was supposed to be an upgrade. They must now be including that with all of them. So here's my aluminum nose cone with what appears to be it's supposed to be an 8x8 prop. I'm not so certain about that. Can't really tell. I don't have any to compare it to, but that's what they say it comes with. And the aluminum nose cone is a nice touch. It'll give me some extra weight in the front, make it a little more ballistic. There's this stabilizer piece of foam here. Just gonna put that back. And let's get to the good part. And here is the fuselage. That's pretty much that for the box. We'll set that aside. Take a look over here. So this is not bad, and this motor is pretty good sized. I'm going to have to take this nose cone off to find out, or the cowling off to see what the diameter is of this thing, because it's not listed on here at all. It's rated at, it only tells me what the KV is. I'm not sure I like the fact that Horizon does that. I'd prefer to know what size of motor that is so I don't have to buy a replacement motor of theirs. However, I'm sure that's probably part of their game too. They want me to do that. So in any case, it looks like assembly on this is pretty straightforward. And the tail, let's get that out. Going to have to put the horns on this, but you know, the control arms are sticking out of the back, and I'm going to have to hook up. Even the ailerons are hooked up, so it looks like they sent me some spare clevises. That's nice of them. Okay, cool. So what you're going to do, it looks like, when you assemble this, is slide this bad boy inside here. Black is going to go down because that's the underside of the wing also, so that'll be your visual reference for orientation. It looks like you just slide this bad boy in somehow, and I'm not going to completely assemble this. Maybe I will, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Well, once you line this up, you put one screw in here. I'm assuming it's going to be the finer thread screw that they've got. And on the underside of the wing, there are 2 reinforced holes for what it looks to be, and I will assume, based on the receiver holes that you won't be able to see, but I can see very well, the threaded nut area there on the plywood base. That's a nice touch. It gives it some extra strength. You put those 2 screws in there, and that'll just hold that wing on, like so, and she's completely assembled. Now, not for real. I'll screw it in later, but yeah. So that's what she looks like. I put the nose cone on. Sweet. I'm looking forward to getting this thing together. There have been some complaints about the size of the battery compartment on this thing, and I'm going to take a look at that right now. It's a good strong magnet holding that in there. I was getting a little nervous pulling on that. And it looks like your battery compartment is right there. That's it. Let's see, I got a 2200, which is what they call for. And it doesn't look like I'm putting it in that way, but I should be able to put it in on its side. And then that'll do it. Yep, so that'll be all right. And then there's a Velcro strap in there that'll hold that in place. So we're looking pretty good. I'm looking forward to getting this together. I'll come up with a maiden video pretty soon. And once again, thanks for watching. If you wouldn't do me a favor or not, click on that subscribe button for me if you could. Appreciate it. Really help me out. And I'll come back at you with the maiden. Take care.